Okay, we're on the final page. We're gonna find the solution set by graphing. Whenever I have it equal to 0, I can just graph it. So let me put this over here. Go to our graphing. And so y equals, actually I could have kept that there, 1/4 x, oops, 1/4 x squared minus 4 minus 4. There it is. So then I look and it's going to be 4 and negative 4. So I come back here and it's 4 and negative 4. Same with this one. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to x squared minus 5x minus 14. So x squared. I can get this to, there we go. Oops. It's like I have to take it all out. Okay, there we go. X squared. What was it again? You guys probably remember. Minus 5x minus 14. Minus 5x minus 14. My answers are 7 and negative 2. So, they want the factored form. So I could just go like this. X plus 7, x, wait, was it minus 7? No, it was positive 7. So it's going to be a minus 7 and a positive 2. Because remember, it's opposite. So it's minus 7 and a positive 2. Then you end up with negative 2 and 7 is my zeros. Okay. And how I did that was x minus 7 equals 0, x plus 2 equals 0, and then x equals 7, x equals negative 2. This one, the minute I see a square root and I know that this is a perfect square, I'm going to take the square root of each. So then I just get x plus 7 equals 9. See that? Because the square root of this is x plus 7. Square root of this is 9. Then minus 7. But you have to do, hold on, let me show this better. X plus 7 equals negative 9, and x plus 7 equals positive 9. Okay, that's that negative positive. So minus 7, x equals a negative 16, minus 7, or x equals, x equals 2. So negative 16 and 2 right there. Okay. The value of x is a solution to what equation? Which value of x? Which value of x? Guys, you can just plug it in, I guess. Which value of x is a solution to, well, no, I would do by graphing. So let's graph it. 4x squared plus 17x minus 15. Okay, so let's look at it. Here it is graphed. We have -5 and we have 0.75. -5 and 0.75. Right here. Okay. Okay. The total number of desks in a school is modeled by this, where X represents the number of classrooms. How many classrooms are there in a school? In the school, is it at a total of 600 desks? Okay, there's a couple of ways that you can do this. You can put this in Desmos and then go all the way up to 600. So you could do that. So how many classrooms are there in a school is at a total of 600 desks. X represents the number of classrooms. Yeah. So that means Y is going to represent the number of desks. So you could put this in Desmos and go up to 600. That's one way you could do it. Another way you could do it is you could make the Y equal 600. This is probably honestly a faster way. And then plug each of these in, right? So let's do it both ways. Let's do where we're putting it in here. And we're going to put 2x squared minus 26. Okay, so what you're doing is you could go all the way up to 600. Now, but if you remember how to do equations, you could also do y equals 600. That's what we're doing. And then you go all the way up. That is so far to go. That would be really, well, I guess it's not that bad. So let's see. Oops. Let's see if we can go way up here. We're almost there. Why is it doing funky things like that? I don't know why it's doing it like that. Let me hide that. I don't know why. There. So the answer would be 25 classrooms. Yeah, that's probably the quickest way to do it. There it is. But then again, you could have just plugged each number in and see if that equaled 600. That would have worked too. Okay, quadratic formula. So you have your formula sheets. Let me get the algebra star formula sheet. Algebra star formula chart. Or actually, they call it a reference chart now, but here it is. Okay, so if you look at the reference chart, boy, they're just not going to show that to us, are they? That's algebra 2. You want algebra. Oops. Let's go back. Algebra 1. There we go. We want algebra 2. We want algebra 1. Here it is. I'll make sure this is out on your guys' desks when you're taking this test. Okay, so here's the quadratic formula. When it loads, I can show it to you. It's still loading. Oh my goodness. Let's pick a different one. Let's pick this one. See if this one will load. There it is. Here's your quadratic formula. Okay, so we're going to write that down. And the only time that this gets tricky, which it did get tricky on the test. So X, I don't memorize this, guys. Some teachers have this memorized. Minus B plus minus square root B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. Now, you first have to put this in standard form. So we're going to minus 14x minus 14x. So 2x squared minus 14x plus 23 equals 0. Okay. This is your A. This is your B. This is your C. Again, that's something that it shows me on this formula chart. Looky. Right here. A, B, C. See, it shows me that. It shows me what's my A, what's my B, and what's my C. Okay? So let's just kind of identify them. A is 2. B doesn't even look like an A, huh? That looks like a 9. A. B is negative 14. And C is 23. Okay? Now let's plug it in. Negative, do you see? Negative 14. Put in parentheses. Plus or minus square root, okay, of negative 14 squared minus 4 times 2 times 23. Okay, all over 2 times 2. That looks like a lot, but you guys, it's not. That's not a lot because you use a calculator. Okay? So a negative 14. Now I know I'm going to have 14, and I'm going to be over 4, right? And then I'm going to be plus whatever's in here, and I'm going to be minus whatever's in here. Okay? Can you do that? You can do that. Okay? So let's figure out whatever's in here. So I'm going to put in Desmos. So I'm going to put exactly how it showed. Use your parentheses. 14. Whoops. We got to take that away. Try this again. Okay. Negative, or parentheses, negative 14, parentheses, squared. And then minus 4, parentheses, 2, parentheses, 23, parentheses. Why does it have a parenthesis up there? That parenthesis we don't need. Okay, there we go, 23. 23. Not that, 23. There we go. Okay, my answer's 12. Okay, square root of 12. So let's come back down here. 12. Okay, now at this point, if you remember how to get this radical simplified, okay, you would take what is a perfect square times something else that equals 12. So I know in this case, 4 times 3 equals squared, and I can take the square root of 4, which is 2. So I can go 14 plus 2 radical 3, see that, over 4. There's one answer. La, 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 la. There it is. And then over here, I can do 14 minus 2 radical 3, because I'm simplifying that, all over 4. So there's my 2 answers. Okay? Okay, you're all